Today I embark on an incredible journey that no one has ever done before because I am original. We are doing an 100 days Minecraft challenge. I'll be surviving in Minecraft for 100 days. Yes, I know, I'm epically original. In a Minecraft world, I will be surviving for 100 days, going through many challenges and many obstacles. My goals are plain and simple. There's only one, that's why. To kill the Ender Dragon. Can I do this in these 100 days? Make sure to find out. And also, since this is the closest I'm ever going to probably get to getting into that algorithm, because this is the original trend, but this trend's really also epic. So yeah, of course, I have to plug the socials, So I have Instagram, Instagram. I have Twitter. Whoa, I have a Twitch. If I haven't uploaded in a little bit. If you missed me for some reason, because there's nothing else really important in your life, and I'm the best you got, which is really depressing to say the least, then go check out the Twitch. I'm still active. I'm not as active as like last year, but I'm still more active on there than I am here because it takes a lot more effort to edit YouTube videos. My god. Anyway, let's get into the video. So we start off the Minecraft journey with this. I'm doing this fully off script. I have no script. But the first 13 days of my Minecraft journey, for some reason, a lot of the media was lost. This wasn't like this when I did the stream, because I did stream a lot of it on my Twitch. But now, for some reason, it's doing this. Trust me, it doesn't do anything else. It's just this. I don't know why. I hate it, and I think I even saved the first 13 years of VOD. So I think this footage is completely just lost. I'm not happy by this. This infuriates me to no end. I want to punch my computer until it blows up. Basically, we started, we built a house, got some stuff. I think we have iron armor. I don't fully remember. But day 14, I go and break some. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just there. I go and make some torches. I think I remember because I was doing strip mining. Find some diamonds because I didn't have diamonds yet, and it's basically the second week in the Minecraft world, completely over and done with. So I wanted some diamonds, and because I wanted to go to the Nether, like the Ender Dragon, need blaze rods, and also probably Netherite. Netherite would be good. Of course, with hindsight, I do know I did get Netherite, but spoilers for people who didn't see the thumbnail. The thumbnail isn't a lie. Whoa. Okay, if this is shit, also because I didn't, do a nice good voiceover. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my first diamonds. Look at that. That was Pog. That was, I think it was an 8 vein. I should have made a script. Oh, okay. You know what? It's good because who needs scripts when doing videos? You can see my charisma because my charisma is really good, and also I'm just commentating over a mining thing. Why did I edit the full mining thing in here? I don't know. That's probably why this video is going to be like an hour long. Oh yeah, this is one of the times where I died. But of course, because I was a big pussy and was in hardcore mode, I survived. But of course, since it was nighttime, I went to sleep. So, it was going to be day 15. So day 15, I went to save my shit because I was a pussy and knew I would probably die. By the way, that was the first time I died. So I was happy with that. That's not Pog. I was really scared that those items would drop. No, they just instantly go into inventory. I do lose some levels, which isn't really much of a thing. I think we should actually lose some of the items, just randomly lost. But I'm not complaining. No. Don't worry. If I go and do a 200 days or more diamonds, if I go and do a 200 days, trust me, it will be in hardcore mode. It won't matter because at that point I'm already like, stacked out enough that I won't die easily. So it's still big pussy mode, but what can you do? Actually, that's actually a lot you can do. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, I just continue to strip mine. I want to find at least a few more diamonds, which I did do apparently. I'm just that good. So then I found that little lava bit, which would be good for getting obsidian, but then I chucked away that. I did some farming, farming, have to get my crop yield up, you know, crop skill. Who doesn't love cropping? Yeah. Whoa. And then I smelted all the ores I had so far. No, that was a good mining trip. But day 15 is now over. Day 16, make a diamond pickaxe. No shit. And then I make a couple more iron pickaxes because I need to mine. And I just got some obsidian. At that point, I had to go and do something. So I had to end the stream there. But then, yeah, for some reason, since I recorded these like different segments, it's gonna be like the days gonna be messed up kinda. Anyway, after I ended the stream, got back later, I got the obsidian. All 12. I didn't need 12, I needed 10, but I got 2 extra. And I used this little area in this mountain where I lived, so I could put the portal and boom, it's the portal, and I'm going into the Nether. PogChamp. And I was in the Nether. It was a pretty good like spawn, but I didn't think about that at the time. Instead, I was like, oh, look at the valuables, I want them. And I've also realised that you can use Silk Touch on like the Nether gold. And if you smelt that, you can get an actual gold ingot. So, I think after once I found that out, I don't actually mine gold again in the Nether. But anyway, yeah, I made this path because this like the area I was in was fully just secluded off. So what I wanted to do was try to find an open area. Because of the mini map I had, I could see there was a crimson biome like close by. So I went through that, killed some piglins because I'm epic. Totally didn't go down to half health easily, but you know. And then I explored the Nether. I wanted to try to find the fortress as fast as I could. I wasn't going to go and fight the Ender until at the end because it's a big finale thing, but when I found a bastion, that will be a 200 days job, because after that like moment I saw it, I completely forgot about it. So that will probably be a 200 days thing. But I also hate the salt deltas, they're really bad. I also was able to get this achievement, you know, Pog. I always do the time to send the achievement to the fast gas I get, just so I have to do it. And I also found this. There's like a few little mods in here that, you know, like improve it kinda. You probably knew that from the thing. But this is a Nether Nether temple. And then with that chest was a trapped chest. And since I didn't fully think, it was a desert. Oh, I'm about to die again. Since it was a pyramid, like, you know, little traps. No, instead I just opened it and died. You know, I didn't actually die. I died to the pigs. Day 18, I went back, got my stuff, and then I went back because I was a pussy. I was much of a pussy. And also, I didn't find it. I didn't want to spend too long looking for it. So what I was gonna do next is go and look for a village, because I couldn't find a village, and I wanted to know a village so I can get trades, get good shit. Good shit is always good shit, you know, until I came across this. It was an igloo. It was a grass igloo. It was a hobbit hole, a grassy igloo. This is one of, it adds like new structures, and in here was, of course, the lucky hidden room, golden apple. With golden apple, with this potion, I was able to make this villager human again. So, you know, that'd be Pog. And then I started breaking the walls, who gave me silverfish. I got a silverfish head off that. That's one of the data packs I put on there from Vanilla Tweaks. So, silverfish head, that was Pog. And then day 18 was over. Just like that. I'm rambling so much. So day 19, what I did do, I started smacking each and every block, see if it would turn into a silverfish. And I smacked for one block I shouldn't have, and now I was getting attacked by the one person I didn't want to kill. So then I had to try to make a little like area so I could like stand, because I couldn't go down because I would die. It was a lot of effort, and I broke that one, and that was the silverfish one, so then I almost fell down there, then I just had to stand up, and then silverfish was attacking me, and I couldn't go down to the villager, until... It doesn't turn, does it? Oh. Yeah, it turns! And I get the zombie doctor achievement, and I keep breaking the floor, because I hate myself. So the floor keeps disintegrating, and I have to fight more silverfish. And then I loot for igloo, I didn't really... actually care for it. I was going to go eventually. This area is going to be a village area. I wasn't going to keep the igloo. I'll be fully honest with you. I don't keep the igloo. And then I returned home. It was beautiful. It was an amazing tale. And then, I did some incest with the sheep. Yep. And then I needed more chests. This is the moment I realised, I'm going to have to make a storage room now. But I didn't. Instead, I went back to the Nether. Because I'm amazing. I'm just amazing. Don't you know, get back in. Oh, I think this... Okay, I understand now. This was my second attempt at looking for a fortress. I literally just dug straight in one direction, turned, and then did another direction. And I just kept going in that single direction. And eventually, I got back to the basalt deltas that I was originally in, so I continued there. And oh yeah, I found the fortress, but I died. So then I went back, and because I could easily cheat and teleport places, I think what I did was teleport. Oh no, this is one of the times. This was before I thought, why don't I just teleport, because I'm a cheat and no one likes me. But look at that, I survived on half a heart all the way there. And I made it to a Nether fortress, which I immediately looted for all its valuable resources, because, it was Pog. I took this chest, because I don't want to make a chest in the future. Same with this one, diamond horse armor, Pog. And then I found the blaze spawner, with a wither skeleton. And by the way, this is the first wither skeleton that I kill in this world. And look at that! That's not a data pack skull. That's one of the actual 3 wither skulls I need to spawn the wither. Once again, that'll be a 200 days job. There's a lot I can do with this if we continue on, Then I fight these guys without a shield because I'm really smart, and I almost die a lot. Because I don't usually play Minecraft, to beat it. I just play because I'm bored, and eventually I cheat. And this is one of the times I thought, why can't I just teleport? So I started teleporting places. By the way, I know this is technically cheating, but I don't care. And if you guys hate it, then cancel me. No one will care if you cancel. Oh yeah, put that down. No one will care if you... Wait a second. That says day 20. Oh no. I think I just fucked up. And at day 21, I hoarded some cows. I wanted actually a good food source, so I just spent the entire day getting cows over to the house. I've just realised I messed up in the editing. So technically this is 101 days. But hey, I got the cows in, that's all that matters. Right? Oh, I messed up. Okay, anyway, day 20, sure, why not? Day 21, quote unquote. Yeah, I was dumb enough to get the villager blow up, so I had to spend time, rebuilding the house. I had to spend time rebuilding the house, And then I put wool on this bit so I can actually, use it. Because then otherwise I couldn't get into it. I don't like using fences for it. So I made an armor stand so I could put on the first bit of diamond armor I got. The first bit of diamond armor, put it up on display. At the moment I'll still wear my iron armor for a little bit. Got some more obsidian because I wanted to go and make a good old lovely jobby thingamajig. An enchant table. But first, in order to make an enchant table, I need to expand my house so that there was enough room. Because there wouldn't be enough room otherwise. Well, probably would be enough room, but I wanted to add an extension just to show the house progressing, and also I needed a space to store chests. So So that's what I also did. I started like putting chests there, so then it would fit nicely and it would look amazing. Cause I'm amazing. You know. You know. Yeah, I do this just so it's lovely and organised and making enchanting table, because why not in between? Just so I've made it, moved the bed, and I continue making this here. Those people randomly died. I don't know what happened to them. I went over and they suddenly collapsed. I think they had a heart attack. Anyway, what I'm currently building here is actually kind of like a watchtower type thing, because I thought, a watchtower, that would be kind of interesting. You know, I don't see many people make houses with watchtowers unless they make castles. So, you know, I thought I'd add like a little, like, I don't use it because I never need to. It's more of just looks. More just looks. But I make this little watchtower area, and I think the outcome looks really nice. And also, the reason why I used replay mod for the style intro and I didn't use it here was because I just didn't. I didn't have it installed when I did the 100 days thing, so I didn't do the replay mod. It's just this long time lapse, which looks really bad because it's a fast passing time lapse. But you know, we move because it's all recorded. It's all recorded. And there you go. That's the watchtower done. I think it looks pretty good. But then I wanted to make an underground area, I realised, because then I could actually fit more stuff. I wasn't secluded and I wasn't like forced to like the one room and the one watchtower area. So I dug down a little bit, make a nice little spiral staircase, because you know I'm nasty, as it were. And you know, I start construction on a nice little underground area, which is where I spend a lot of my time afterwards. You know, and I dug into a cave, which was nice. I had to light that up, otherwise, you know, issues arise, like me dying again. I don't want that happening. I want to be at least legitimate, but I started digging out this area, because this area was going to be the enchanting area. You know, I wanted to like right next to it. So this will be the first area, the enchanting area. The enchanting area doesn't look pog. It's a basic one. I can lie and say it's going to look pog, but let's be honest, it doesn't really look pog at the moment. And it doesn't really look pog when it's done. But, you know. Yeah, so I put the enchanting table there, and then I start, you know, making this staircase look nicer. And instead of random blocks, I turn it all into, I smelt some stone and make it all into nice normal stone, because, you know, it looks better. And then I also add some of the books, you know, because I need some of the books there. So then I start, you know, placing them in. Took a break to do some farming, because, you know, I have to help my economy, and also I need food, which I don't eat, and instead leave for future villagers. I start expanding the farm because I have enough seeds to, you know, make it bigger and mightier. So that's what I did. I made it a little too big still, but you know, we move, and I fed these boys. And at this point, I realised why this video is going to be like an hour long, because I include stuff like that, and I keep doing so a lot. So I go and continue to making this look nice. I was selling dilemmas, but I had to sort out by using like a spruce wood instead. But it's fine. Unless you haven't noticed, I'm doing this like one take. So, yeah, my throat's kind of sore. Okay. I'm all the way done with the video, by the way. Look at that. Perfect. My throat's not sore. I'm handling the game. My throat's not sore, it's just, you know, dry. So day 26, I go and get, you know, some more blaze rods, because I wanted blaze rods. Because I wanted to at least soon start because if I looked for the Stronghold, I wouldn't have to waste the final moment looking for it, you know. When I died though, that's a different story, that's just me being bad. But I almost died several times, you know. That one death, I'm lucky I died only once. I should have died. I kind of died more, but I think those are previous deaths. Anyway, I should have died a lot many times. I made a shield, did not help much. I still got hit a lot. But eventually, I just turned it into a blaze powder, because for the moment. And I started building out this area because I want to expand it. But this area is gonna be the new storage area, because I thought it's better to have it like there. I don't know what I thought. I just thought, I want to expand it more, and I don't want a load of chests in the house. And this is the point where it's not muted, so you can just listen to me watch YouTube videos in the background. This is before, because a lot of the times, the reason I just don't actually like game audio, because I was either streaming, watching YouTube, or listening to Lovejoy, because that's all I did. And if you don't hear, it's because I muted your game audio, or the desktop audio afterwards. So, you know. And then I start moving the items down. I'm rambling again, you know. But I just move the items down, you know, making nice and snug, organising them. Because I needed to organise them. Day 28. I can do the last block there for now, and I continue to do some organisations. It's really slow, and like, I have to grab that, because what am I doing here? I'm making this for a miscellaneous chest, really important stuff. And then this guy came, they're not really interesting stuff. So, you know, instead, he gave me some of his leads. He was like, hey, you know what? I have nothing good for you. Have this head and have these leads. And I was like, thank you, dude. You're too kind. But I also want your head. So then I, got some wood. After that dilemma, I got some wood, put a crafting table there, and I went strip mining because I wanted more loot. I didn't have that many diamonds, I wanted more diamonds. So I went strip mining for the entire of day 28 until day 29. Still summoned day 29. Yeah. A man's got a mine when a man's got a mine. Home. I did get some diamonds here, but also like a diamond like hidden behind like a lava bit. Like that bit. You saw it there for a second, you know. I don't know what to say when just watching strip mining. Like, I don't know what to commentate. This is the perfect time for me to ramble. But this is the time where I know I can't ramble, because I can't force myself to ramble on about shit. Speaking of which, how are you enjoying this rambling about me not rambling? Anyway, time to bed. Time for naps. Day 30. I go and organise stuff I got from the mines, and I'm just spelting it all, you know, organising it, making some into blocks. So I feel it takes up less space overall. Make last bits of the diamond armour, and then after some hours, I hate my mouse. Full set of diamond armour, and I continue to know. I think that was at the point where I was starting to get ready to go and go to look for the stronghold. So what I did was I shoved a piglin into a pit, and I started trading with it. This first piglin gave me a couple of good things, you know. He gave me like soul speed boots, gave me some fire resistance potions. Besides from that, it was really shit loot, and I got extremely unlucky. So what I needed more gold, so I went and mined a lot more gold. I could have just got into normal mines, but that's a lot easier to do it in there. So I went through there, I guess it. And that was day 30. Whoa. Whoa, 30% done. High fives, people. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you enjoy my just general charisma of epicness. And day 31 was just me looking for gold, and also generally just exploring the Nether. And that was the point where I went through every 5 biomes. There's only 5 biomes in the Nether, that's not really that impressive. But I also found this, a zombie piglin spawner. That's a good EXP farm. That would have been a good EXP farm. At the same time, also gets every piglin in 100 block radius pissed at me. So I didn't use it. It was just... It was a cool little thing to look at, you know. Day 32, I make some more gold. With the extra gold I have a total of 50. I went back into the Nether so I could do some epic ass trading. And I used all of it. Kept it in there. This time, however, I did get lucky. And what I mean by that, of course, was that I was lucky enough to get 11 ender pearls. Of course, potentially not enough to fully get there, and not fully enough to make the stronghold, because at least one of them would break. But I hoped that would be enough that when I went, it would be enough. So I did some farming, of course, because that's definitely important. I feed some sheep and cows, which obviously, of course, is also important. Important parts of Minecraft, you know, folks. Then I made all 11 eyes of Ender. Day 33, I was gonna go look for it. And trust me, I do. The fast one, son. I thought it'd be opposite way, but no, it was this way. It was just a lot of traveling. It was so much traveling. It says day 33 to 34. Of course, that's only because of the session. It actually takes a lot longer. I think it takes up to day 37. However, during this, I find a desert village. Not helpful now, because I didn't need a village. But it was still pretty good, you know. If I ever needed to go and take like its valuables and resources, good place. I found a sand pyramid. You know, I knew this one definitely had TNT, so I took some of its resources. Not a lot. I had a couple of good things, a couple of gapples, you know, and a couple of emeralds. I found a second village, which pissed me off because now I found 2 villages. Yet it took me so long to find them. I also found a desert village. Not desert village, a swamp village. That's one of the part of the mods. Adds a lot of structures. And I slept in it, of course. And then day 35, I was on stream again. Day 38, well. And I went back out searching for it. I was really annoyed about the village thing, because I spent so long like trying to find one. If I find 2 villages, and then I find 3 villages in the span of like a day, and it was piss-worthy. And then I killed Technoblade before he grew up and became the god of Minecraft. Sorry. You know, I had to do some entertaining stuff. It was mainly just me wandering through deserts. I found another village, apparently. Pisses me off. I found so many villages. Every time in the ocean, I always made sure I was careful when looking, just in case I found it while looking. And this swamp was nice. It wasn't really nice. I found dogs. You know, I found pets. I tamed a wolf. And then there was a second one I also tamed, but somehow edited that out. So I had 2 wolves. They were going to protect me if danger happened. And this point, yeah, I found it. Of course, on the map, I was able to go immediately into it. I only had 5 left. 6 of them broke, which was unlucky because I needed 5 more. But I, of course, made a thing, went home, and napped after getting the dogs in. Because it was easy, you know, it was very easy. So, main reason why I came here now was to get the books. Because with the books, with like the villages, I could go and get, you know, easy emeralds. And also it saves me having to spend forever farming, you know, cows to get good things. But of course with the chests, I got some pretty good shit there. You know, it was some pretty good books. But it was just a lot of them. No shit, of course, but just a lot of them. Day 40, I teleported back and I continued to loot the end stronghold. Because there's actually some good valuables. I found some more endo pearls, which was helpful. I think after this I only need like 2 more. Of course, Creeper blew me up, but I was able to cheat my way back with in-game mod mechanics. And wait a second, didn't I found like... I only found like 3 of the 5, you know, like, things needed. I also found diamonds in here. I forgot I found diamonds while in the stronghold. How could I forget that? Who knows? But I somehow forgot that I found diamonds in the stronghold. So that was pog. Day 41, I'm just, you know, sorting out the loot first. You know, has to be done. We filled up the rest of that, and I got some more woods because I need the wood. I used birch wood for stuff that's not necessary, you know. I got a level 30 enchant, got my first enchant on it, did not like it, felt slightly better, still not good. And I started building this out, because this is where I wanted to put the actual nether portal. Didn't do it now, at the moment I got some. I got some nice little warped blocks, you know. Reason being, I think I did it on, yeah, day 42. I started making an area, which would be a breeding area. I showed the viewer the mods. But this was like a little like chamber area. This chamber area as well is going to keep the villagers for breeding, you know? Breeding. PogChamp. Yeah, I think the blocks I found was good. I used diorite because polished diorite, because of my resource pack, makes diorite bricks. And it actually looks good. And I thought I had to say that about diorite. But of course, a resource pack made diorite actually usable, which was really good because diorite's not usually usable. So that was a happy sight. Day 44, I made a clock so I know what time was. And then I made rails so then I could bring up the 2 villages. And I think that's what I did for a lot of day 44 because it was one of the most important things. I also did put glass against the roof for the little thing. I also stole the wheat so you know they can have food. Day 45, never mind. Day 45 I did this. I can't remember usually, you know. I have a slow noggin. Okay, so day 45, finished the stuff up, and then I transported the villagers, and it was not as annoying as I thought it would be. Usually, luckily it was nighttime when I did it, so it wasn't actually that annoying, which was really good for me. Day 46, I put in a dispenser so I can drop the food down, so then they can start, you know, breeding and flicking in order to, you know, give me slaves so I can, you know, just give them emeralds. And they can do nothing with those emeralds, they just eat the emeralds. So for day 46, I just watched them. I watched them until this little guy just, you know, popped up. that was funny. They gave birth right in front of me. And then I made this little like dog thing for the dogs for now. And then I made them breed. So now there was a new one. And then they tried to escape, so I had to push him up there. I fixed I fixed some of the floor in the underground area. It's just so, you know, it's normal stone, so it looks nice. You know, it looks presentable. And I made for me gusta sued. And one of the things I got. I also made an umbrella. There wasn't more to add an umbrella. It was kind of pog. And this creeper blew up, which I was happy with. And I fed these guys food, because food is pog champ. No one hates food. Put the clock there. We'll remove it later on until I get a new clock. Move the Nether portal finally down there. You know, breaking obsidian's annoying when you don't have fully enchanted Netherite. So now it also does link up. I put the wither skeleton skull there for now. Do move it at some point in time. I also decided to become a beet farmer as well as a wheat farmer because, you know, beets, of course, I fed. Feeding these people are very important, you must know. I also then killed myself so I could go back to the spawn chunks because I was thinking of let's make an AFK, you know, farm. Let's make an EXP farm so I can easily get more levels. What I didn't know is that these farms are very shit. They are horrible. Absolutely horrible. I wasted my time. It was so bad. It was so horribly bad. I wasted 3 days building this. And in total, maybe I got maybe I don't know. Also, yeah, the spawn chest, I found this village. That really pissed me off. Because that was the opposite direction I went. I went the opposite direction. If I went that direction, I would have just stayed at spawn. Instead, I travelled 800 blocks the opposite direction. So, you know. You know, you live and you learn. I also found out that I made the actual, farm, a block too wide. Or I think 2 blocks too wide. Which also might be the reason why it sucks. But, you know, these things happen. And you have to learn to live with it. You know. Day 52, after, you know, finishing that, I went and looted this village. I didn't need it. And then I made this nice little AFK area. Because I had to make an AFK area. And then I just, you know, sat there for the entire night of day 52. And for some reason, I thought I should speed this up. I thought instead of showing you like 10 seconds of it, I showed you the time lapse of it. And look at that. It doesn't work that well. It gave me 2 levels. In the future, it's actually kind of helpful in terms of the gunpowder it made. It didn't make a lot of gunpowder. It still made gunpowder. It was still really shit. And I did use it for day 53, 54 as well. Differences at that point, I don't understand how it got me to level 28. But, you know, I'm not complaining. So yes, day 53, I just sat there like all night. For some reason, I thought I should, you know, time lapse it instead of just showing like 2 seconds. That's because I wanted this video to get stretched out for some reason, so I can annoy myself in the future. To be fully honest, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I decorated the house a little bit, fed the villagers some grub because they needed the grub. Stole more resources from the villagers they didn't need anymore. I stole like everything I could. They didn't need it. Stole the beds, stole the hay. I even stole some fences. Took these trees from my own house because I didn't need them because I wanted to decorate. This area was going to be a smelting area. Until I go and decide to make an automatic farm because I need bamboo and jungles usually lag me the hell out, so I'm kinda not wanting to do that on the stream, and I don't like doing that at all. So then I made that, and then I made the floor nice. And then I made this, I started cutting out this area, and I started pushing out this area, and I did the roof a little bit, because, you know, yeah, and I spent the night just AFK. Luckily this time I was smart enough to cut it, instead of just showing you the entire thing. And look at that, and day 56, I cut up some falls, not a lot of them, which I was kind of upset about. And I sat there for the entirety of day 56. Until probably, yeah, none of the time that I killed them. I got a couple of levels. It was a waste of time, but you know, I got me a little bit of levels, and apparently at the time I thought that was good. But then this is the time where I was listening to Lovejoy. Then I started doing some mining. You know, strip mining pog. Oh, this was the point when Lovejoy's like first EP came out. I just listened to that. I started jamming out to that the entire time. But with this Fortune 2, that was before mining in 8 vein. That was after mining in 8 vein. With Fortune 2, like what? I didn't need to go mining for diamonds, like for less than 100 days at least. That was immense luck. I've never gotten that much luck. And I enchanted these, and then I swapped them out, and then I enchanted this again. Because they wanted good. I actually got a good thing that time, as good as I could get. And I took me Gusta suit, I put it on the wall until then, just so I could go and farm for more lovely things. I did die a few times, but you know, we don't talk about we don't talk about what happens before. We just laugh and say, wow, you will not survive hardcore, you're gonna die by day 101, epic noob. -1 like. If we get to 10 likes, maybe. Well, if we somehow get to 10 likes, I'll do 200 days. I actually did enjoy this, but I know this area is going to be a nice brewing area because I needed the brewing. You know, brewing station. I want to make potions. He make potions of weaknesses, so I could get good trades on the villagers. That was the only time I made potions. I was supposed to make more potions, but I never did. I don't know why I never did, but I just never did. And I feel really stupid now. And then I got materials to make a trading hall. The videos I used, I watched videos to make these farms and like builds. The videos are in the description down below, check them out, you know. I only used 2, but check them out. I showed you one with the villager trading hall video though. But I showed you 2 separate tutorials. Shows you a tutorial without the zombie like mutation, and with the zombie mutation. And apparently, yeah, you can see the whole time just listening to Lovejoy. You probably don't, because I probably muted it. This entire time I was just listening to Lovejoy. And I would put it on now, but I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. It's just a big issue. Day 67, I tested out, you know, the mechanics to get the villagers in. It worked well. I was really happy that I got it to work. I tried to make some potions. For some reason I made them awkward potions by accident, because I did not make potions. So after drinking all of them and making them into normal water, I made potions of weaknesses. Made sure that I could get the boss villagers. You know, I broke the hole, snatched one, and he rode off into the sunset. However, it did take some convincing to get into his like encapsulment. But the fast trading game was Silk Touch. However, I didn't want. Okay, hello there. Okay, no, you shouldn't be here. Why are you here? What? No. Okay, you stay there. You stay there and never return. Thank you. And then I brought the zombie over, and that was a lot of effort. But so a lot of effort to get him past the golems. I guess I did give him the block, and then he was happy. Day 69, epic nice champ. I took this villager, sent him. Oh, he went back, and that guy. Once I went back up there, that villager just left. He just vanished. This guy took a little bit of convincing as well. Got in. Watched as the first villager got eaten alive. Threw the potion, gave him the gapple. Did the same to this dude, ate him up, threw the potion, give him the gapple. Day 69, I hate it. This is called foreshadowing, because then this happens! I hate day 69! And I got really pissed. And I was really, really pissed. And then I took out the trapdoors and then they couldn't get taken. And I was still extremely pissed how my villagers were taken and eaten alive. And this guy didn't want to get in, so then I got trapped. And I had to destroy it a little bit, and he somehow got in there. I had to kill this dude so he wouldn't kill the dudes. And I fed this dude a gapple. And then this dude was like, hey, I want to join. So I also sent... I'm in the rant stage. The golem killed the villager. So then I fell in. Luckily, this dude turned. So, you know, he was happy. But I was extremely pissed until he gave me mending for 1 emerald, which I was very happy about. I mean, I was a pog. But I hate iron golems. On that day, I hate them with a burning passion. I will make an iron farm and laugh at their misery. I spent day 71 just breaking and replacing this because I think I wanted either protection or unbreaking. I think it was protection. I didn't make this pickaxe a name. I gave it the Pill Popper. I will probably change his name. And I gathered diorite, because diorite is one of the main blocks used for the villager area. Because diorite bricks, with the resource pack I used from vanillatweaks.com, it works like a beaut. And this is not sponsored, it's just really good. What I started to do was I started to make an actual building for it. First, I started constructing like a base for the walls for going into the Nether, so I could go and get some blackstone. Because blackstone's like the outer bottom bit. You know? You know? You know. So I'm breaking this shit and I'm putting it down. This looks nice. I'm happy with it. You know, it's like, whoa, epic. So far, I'll be fully honest, this has actually worked keeping out golems. I've not seen one golem in the villager trading hall since I made this. So it works, trust me. And I was putting these here on the wall. Look at that, day 48. Next day, still working on it. Because I didn't sleep that day. And yeah, these like support beams, I think? I don't know. Decoration. And it looked nice. I started building the side thing, so this would be blocked up. Did it on the other side as well. It was worth it. This villager, you know, gave me protection 4, which is what I wanted. It was PogChamp. Build up the walls. Copies the design of that on the other side, because that was just decoration, purely by my own mind, because I was amazing. Got some more diorite, because I needed more diorite. Day 75 on the diorite grind. I'm rushing through this now. Day 75, just diorite placing. Day 76 It's basically done. Look at it. Made that so you couldn't get through. Got a nice chat there. And capitalism. Capitalism. I started expanding out the downstairs area a bit more, you know, giving me more space. So, you know, I could think, what should I use this space for? Had no ideas what at the moment, but I was just happy that I had the space. Day 77, more capitalism. Bought a clock. Saw name tags. Saw that name tag went up in price since. Did some more trading. Killed this dude by accident, the wrong way I wanted. I failed to get ender pearls. Then I AFK'd. And got some levels. Gusta. Day 78, I did some breeding. Look at the breeding. Breeding. Got some coal to help my pickaxe. I named this Dog Jam after Cat Jam. Should have watched the first stream to be there. No. I really wanted... I think I only needed like one more ender pearl. So I was desperate. I went out at night, could not find a single enderman. Really annoying. More capitalism on day 79. Made sure no babies could escape by making this more bad for them. Locked it up for once. Watched that dude die. Gave him a potion and shit. It was epic. I broke that by accident. That was still cheap, but enough that I could level it up with consequences of none. I got some lapis off him as well. And then I could also buy some glowstone. So I bought some glowstone off him, and I could buy the ender pearls. And I was really happy and content. Because then now, I wasn't going in yet. But now I made it. Now I had to get my last preparations in. More capitalism. Look at the blocks. Me gusta, lusta. Enchanted the armor. Making sure you know all had mending protection. Look at me there. Finally wearing full diamond. For once. And I took it off afterwards. It was only for that one moment. And I just did this for the entire day 79. I wanted Unbreaking at any sense, so I took Unbreaking 1 and I just combined them to Unbreaking 3. And then I spent the rest of the time AFK! I needed the levels to combine. It didn't give me a lot of levels, but it gave me enough that all my armor had mending on it, so I was pog and Unbreaking. So I gave this dude another bit of the, you know, potion thing, and also that dude. I think the villager locked onto me a lot, which is kind of annoying. The Migusta sword got a little upgrade there. And then I started my Netherite mine. Because I went to find some Netherite. And look at that there. Already a free vein of ancient debris. Oh my. And then I just continued doing this. Eventually I did run out of TNT though. However, I did find like 8 pieces. So I was like 2 bits of Netherite just like that. So the day 82, I went and made some more TNT. And I went back to Netherite mining. However, that time, I don't think I got any of that TNT. So what I did was I went and did beds for the first time. And boy, damn, that's a lot harder to do. As beds blow up, but you can easily die. So if I go hardcore, I'm not doing that. But I did die at least a couple of times. And it was not fun. And I did not enjoy myself. But I managed to get enough. Made 4 bits of Netherite and an entire set of Netherite armor, which was really pog champ. Look at that beautiful thing. Boom, it's beautiful and I look amazing. More capitalism on day 84. Bought some ender pearls because I'm probably gonna need them. You know, I'm gonna need them for the battle. Got you know, jack-o'-lantern. Put it on. I looked amazing, and I'm going in for the battle. And I did it. I managed to kill the end. My first time ever killing the Ender Dragon. And at this point, I thought it was over. I thought I did my 100 days. I took the dragon egg and I went home. Oh, wait a minute, it's day 85. I still have 15 more days. PogChamp, I'm really happy at this. Look at that there. I thought I was done, but nope, I have 15 more days. So day 85, I did. And I was really happy, and I gave them a lot of famine. There was big famine. They got really starved, and most of them died. And I took this sheep, and I made him my friend. His name is Acquaintance. He is the best boy. Don't mess with him. I made these pedestals, so I could they show these, having them on display. Look at that shit, PogChamp. Bought a name tag for Acquaintance. He is the best boy. Everyone loves him. I made this area a trophy area, so I could have trophies and memorabilia. Because memorabilia is always important in life. And then I'm just, stacking out shit. You're making it good. I put my regional armor there. And then I went back into the end to get some shit. I got some magnesium ore and this pinkish end stone, which looks nice. Because one of my goals, like my own self-challenge, was to get, set up every armor. Also, that meant I wanted the elytra. And also, there's a mod called Better End, which makes the end insane. And also, these things gives you a shit ton of slime balls. Yeah, that? I can't remember, I can't say the name of it. Like kind of the Northern Lights. This happened, which was like a trip. That taunted me, which was piss. It was a piss take. It was actually just shipwrecks. End shipwrecks. They're taunting me with shit, fam. But they did give me the good loot. They also gave me an end city map, which means that, basically just gave me direct access towards the direction. However, it took a while, and this one gave me a second one. Trust me when I say, I now had access to 2 end cities. And to this end mine shaft, for some reason. And also, this thing gave me a free shulker box. Because why not? So I had my first shulker box, easy as piss, until I found this bad boy. Got some more shulker shells. This was epic. Got some epic loot. It had the ship. So I went over there, cocked up the fools, and got my first ever set of elytra. It was a big PogChamp moment. And I dropped down to get the head. And then I found the second one pretty easily. The second one was pretty close to it, actually. It wasn't as hard. Killed this fool. Killed a lot more fools. Got my second set of elytra, which was kind of pog. It was pretty pog, actually. And I did my first flight, which was amazing. I didn't have any fireworks, so I didn't think I would actually find one. Because I planned on doing this for 200 days, but decided to do it now. But it was really cool. I had the little bit I did was it was amazing. I now have free reign to just fly around the Minecraft world. And then, before I went back to the overworld, I went through the mine shaft. I had a little bit of good loot, mostly just shit. It was like the books, the enchanting books was good. Most of it though was just piss poor. Those boots were kind of good, but eventually I went home because I didn't want to stay here anymore. I made magnesium armor, and my goal is to make an entire set of every armor. So I made I made the 2 end armors, and then I also put some of the end stuff into trophy room, just pog. So yeah, so I had this like helium. I can't remember the name. So I had the diamond, iron, helium, and magnesium. I needed gold, leather, and chainmail. Chainmail is the hardest to get. But bought some more capitalism. Everyone loved capitalism. I changed that for a button at some point, so I changed that back. And then I added some glass here, just to fill up a little bit, make it look nice. I think it looks good. More capitalism. Changed these and added some shit to it, makes the wing to the moon. Named all 3 dogs now, so we have good old Elric, Donaldvin, and Dog Jam. Then I used some of the shulker boxes, and I put them in end chests. Just so when I go to the villager area, I don't have to always forget my emeralds. I can just bring them in. I also did it for the books, so I could just have 3 emerald stashes. And I went AFK. I went AFK, just sat there the entire time. Also, it says day 28. That's only because at one point the world crashed. But luckily for me, I had a backup because I backed up like 5 days. So thank God I was safe. Back up your world, children. Back up your Minecraft world, because they will die otherwise. Of course, farming's important. I had to fill up space, so I'm getting to the end, you know? I don't know much to do, so I'm just filling up time. Beetroot farms, I have to have some potatoes. I'm just farming. I'm a farming guy. The last lot of sheep had a famine, I have to farm. I also have to get some capitalism going. And get more villagers, so I can do more of it. This one's a bit cartographer, because I don't want to do it next 200 days, but I wanted to get a woodland mansion thing and an ocean monument, you know. That's what I did. However, I forgot that they despawn unless you give them the potion stuff. So yeah, that guy despawned, and then I get another one. And that one, since the old one closed up for some reason, that one's going to the next one, so there was that gap. And villagers are annoying. I started making a bow, like a good bow, because I didn't have one. I didn't have enough levels though. Of course, look at that stonks, big stonk boy. Bought some bold enchantings. They did not give me many levels to help. But then, I got the good old cartographer and I just leveled him up. Got an ocean explorer map, also got a woodland explorer map, which means I could get both. I bought one so I could level him up to expert, which also means that, I have it. But since I did the end battle on day 84, I thought I did it on like day 99. I spent the last few days making up the hill behind my house just this like nice little seating area so I could watch the sunset. Because every time you look out on my house, there's just a sunset, and I just wanted to watch it from a good angle. So that's what I went and did. So I made this nice. I actually just terraformed an entire path, basically. A casual vibe. I made like a banister so I don't fall off. I went AFK here, apparently. Oh no, I'm just lagging through. Laggy for you, but it was laggy for me when watching it. And then I moved all the animals there. This is day 100. And I went through everywhere. This is the spawn chunks, of course, where I started the world. So many memories. Went to the end portal, and then went into the end. So, I can relive all the battle I had only like 15 days ago. Went through the Nether, went through the Netherite mine, where I got Netherite. Then I went to the blaze spawner. And I went through a little bit more of the fortress. I didn't care for the fortress that much. The fortress existed, I guess, I went through the trophy room, of course, had the memories. The armor I wore for basically the entire, until the last 15 days, all I wore. Some of the end stuff. The 2 maps that led me to the end cities. And all the memories flooding back. Went to the villager area, looked down at the villagers. It was just a big moment. I went in and I looked at the trading hall and remembered all the pain I went through on day 69 because that really pissed me off and wanted to cry myself to sleep. Looked at the unnamed zombie that no one cared about. Did some capitalism one final time because capitalism. Then I went to the house where I started building since day 2 or day 3. Looked up towards the sunset and realised it was over. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well, And if you want to see more, just say, the 10 likes and I'll do 200 days. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. These animals say goodbye as well, I guess. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.